Hi there, my name is Jordan Tashner, Curriculum Developer over at Code4Kids, and today I'm going to be taking you through how to get started on the Code4Kids platform so you can jump straight into your first lesson with your students. Before you get started, I just want you to notice that I am currently on a demo lesson space. This means on your side, this URL will be different. Instead, it will say yourschoolname.thelessonspace.com, and in the top left corner, your school name and logo will appear. Next, you'll notice that over here, there is a video missing. This is because this is the video that I'm filming at the moment. So on your side, you should see this video embedded here. All right, the first thing we can do is we can go down to suggested next steps, and we can click on explore courses and lessons to jump in and see what your students will be learning. We can click this button over here, explore courses, or we can click on the courses button over here in the left-hand pane. Let's click on explore courses, and you'll be taken to your course dashboard where you'll see all the courses currently allocated to your school. On the demo school, I'm allocated all these courses you can see over here. To get into a lesson, for example, if you were to do one of the first lessons, we would go into my first website course, and we can click on lesson 1. Next, we can go down to watch the first lesson video. These lesson videos are located on each lesson in your course dashboard. The purpose of these videos is as a tutorial to give you, the teacher, enough tools to make your lesson as efficient as possible when you teach it to your students. For example, we can click the watch the video button here, and this will open up the very first tutorial video for lesson 1 of my first website. I'm not going to watch it now, but each of these videos are around 10 to 15 minutes long and give you an introduction to each lesson that you're going to be teaching. To locate it on a course, if we go to courses and, for example, test the dog, we can see the watch tutorial buttons for each lesson. This will do the same thing and open up the video for you to watch on YouTube. Next, let's go down to add your students. On this screen, we can see all the students' profiles are currently created for this school. As this is a demo school, we have a bunch of random names over here, but you'll notice that every name has a number of groups assigned to them. We can search for students up here by clicking the search button. We can also filter by groups, and we can also filter by courses. If you are a teacher or an admin, you can click on the button that says New Student over here, and this will allow you to add a new student to your school. For example, if I add the student Max with a password of coding, I can then assign them to some new groups such as grade 4 and perhaps another group such as demo 3. And if we want to add a new group, we can just click create a new group there, and you'll see that Max has automatically been added to that newly created group. We can also select all groups if we want to. We can now go down to Max, who's been allocated to every single group, and we can see that new student over here in our list. If you want to bulk add students, which is very useful when you start out, you can click the button that says Import CSV. If you create a CSV with this format and click Upload CSV, you'll be able to automatically import your whole list of students straight to your school dashboard. We can click the Upload CSV button, and you can select the CSV from your file explorer over here. If you would like to download your CSV and review it, there's also a download CSV button, which is the CSV that contains all the students that are on your school dashboard already. Our next step on getting started is request an invoice. We can click the request an invoice button over here, and for example, if I'm a school with 120 students, I can put in 120 and click send request, which will send a request straight to us, and we will be able to send the invoice straight to your billing department at your school. Now for the last few steps, we have download resources and check your system. The download resources button takes you to a page where you can download a bunch of illustrations that you can actually put up in your classroom to help your students understand some concepts. To download the posters, we can click the download the poster pack over here, and this will download a zip file containing all the assets that you can then print and put up in your classroom. Finally, we have the check your system button. In the case that your Code4Kids platform is not working correctly, we can test your network infrastructure and system to check that your network, firewall and browser settings are all correct, ensuring that every student has access to each lesson on your school dashboard. Finally, here are some frequently asked questions just in case you need some more answers. For example, if I want to ask how do I manage my passwords, I can click on it here and we can go to a blog post where we discuss exactly that in much greater detail. And that's it for getting started. We are really keen to see you get into your first few lessons with us at Code4Kids.